I don't want to put you on a fix, but I want to ask you this in a critical way.
Just ask me.
So if you were to take students in senior school, then which pathways are you going to be offering in Anthena?
Thank you. A good question, Mr. Mugo. What I'm preparing here in Anthena for now, it is the 3 pathway areas. Right now, I have very good fields that see the basketball outside there, the football pitch, the rugby pitch, and also we have well-equipped laboratories around here. So in future, we are going to get to the 3 pathways here at Anthena School. But I can say for now, we are still underway. We are preparing for senior secondary. So up to this time, we have our junior secondary, a well-equipped junior secondary. That is grade 7, 8, and 9 for now.
Let me ask you, you have a boarding facility.
Yes, we have.
So you are ready to uptake students and learners from all over the country. But I would ask you, if I was a parent living in the US and my child lives with the relatives here in Nairobi, and I want my child to come for a boarding facility here, how guaranteed am I, first, of the safety of my child? And number 2, what values do you calculate in your school?
Thank you, Mr. Karidi. In Anthena School, we have very good facilities. As you have seen them, the boarding facilities, which even for now, we take learners from near places and also from far, including abroad. Number 1, here in Anthena School, we have all the safety measures has been taken care of. We talk about the fire extinguisher, we have them. We talk about showering, we have hot shower heated by the solar panels here in school. We have teachers, male teachers in the boys' dorm. We have female teachers in the female dorms, or the girls' dorm. When it comes to the matters of security,
so when you talk about male teachers in the boys' dorm and female teachers in the, what exactly do you mean? Can you maybe break it down?
Thank you. What I say is that they have a special room for, if for example, boys' dorm, which is just inside the dormitory, just for in case of any emergency.
So how many teachers sleep there?
One
teacher.
Yes.
So there's a teacher, a patron?
At a patron.
Who stays?
A teacher and a patron for the boys.
For the boys.
And a matron and a lady teacher for girls.
For the girls. What are their duties, maybe?
The duties of these patrons and matrons and the teachers who are there is to make sure that they act as parents. For any emergency that would arise, they will become the very first people to get the information and to act upon it. For example, a child can get maybe a certain attack. They are the first people to get the information and to act upon that information before anybody else would get that.
If my child fell sick in school, what is the procedure?
If a child gets sick during maybe at night, maybe I suppose you are talking about the night.
Night or even during the day.
Number 1, we always first get into contact with the parent. And then we take the child. We have the hospital, the Sharon Hospital, which we always take our learners. So emergency, we take our car, we take the learner there as we communicate to the parent. But if it's a matter of first having the first aid, all these teachers and matrons and patrons are well versed and well trained on first aid matters. So if it is anything which is supposed to be given the first aid, they first take the first aid, and then we take the learner to the hospital, which always have the insurance about.
How far is the hospital from the school?
The hospital is only 1.5 kilometers. 1.5 kilometers.
Uh, um, then maybe what are the school meals? For example, for during the day, what meals do you offer the children? Do they get breakfast, tea? What happens within the day in terms of meals?
I can say, Mr. Muridi, that our meals are very, very, very good at Anthena school. Nutrients at all the time. That is the protein in every meal. Must get the proteins, vitamins, and carbohydrates in every meal that we provide. In the morning, I can clearly say that we take tea for the boarders with a sausage or samosa or eggs.
That is
For the boarders, early breakfast. Then at 10, we always also provide for them tea and maybe some samosas. We also have an orange or a banana or the fruit of the season. At lunchtime, we have a sorted menu. There are days for rice and minced meat, as the spaghettis and the veggies and some meat. We have the stew, another day for stew and ugari, another day for chicken and also chapati. I think I've said about that. So we have different assorted meals provided they meet the requirements of the balanced diet. We have very safe water in the compound for our students, very safe water, clean water for them. The fruits for the season is something which we give each and every day. A learner has to have a fruit of the season. Number two, we always also give them milk Monday and Thursdays, a packet of milk every learner. So that one now combined and collectively makes them to become very, very healthy children.
Let me ask you, I've seen that you have a music room, I've seen you have art room, and I've seen that you have drama room, performing arts room.
Yes.
How do you conduct your clubs? Which clubs exist in the school, which are paid and which are not paid?
Thank you, Mr. Mugo. In our school, we excel both academically and also co-curricular activities which we have. And I can, for example, before answer that question, we this term we have gone up to the national levels in music festivals. Our learners came yesterday from Meru, Kaga Girls, where they were performing the music, and they proceeded all the way from the lowest level to the highest levels. Number two, in our class, maybe to answer the question, we have existing clubs. We have, for example, the drama club, which even last year we went even to regionals. We have very good learners who love the performing arts. We also happen to have the taekwondo club in the school. We also happen to have the ballet club in the school.
Is it paid or unpaid?
The ballet club is paid. The taekwondo club is also paid. We also have a young chef club, which is paid. We also have the soccer club, which is also paid. And we have the drama club. We have started the drama club now, which is not paid. Apart from that, we have also the art club, which is also not paid. We have clubs like chess club, which is also not paid. So we have, Mr. Mugo, we have very many clubs, including we have racing cars in the school, which is not paid. We also have even racing bicycles, which are not paid. So collectively, we have all our learners getting somewhere in the school. and they get very, very, very active, and we develop their skills and talent as it were, and as it is expected by the CBE curriculum. Thank you.
One of the major complaints, Bwana Principal, that I've seen my viewers complaining about
Yes.
is the trips. And they say that trips are very expensive in schools, and parents don't get to be informed well in advance. So you take your child to a school, and then within the term you knew this is the amount you're supposed to be paying, and then you find that within the term you get letters that tell you we are taking children to this trip, we're taking children to this place, and this is the amount. What is your take, and how do you do it differently here at Anthena?
Thank you, Mr. Mugo. The issue of trips and CBE is one thing. Because when we talk about CBE, we're talking about developing skills, developing talents. So we must allow these learners to go and see what is happening outside there, so that they can be able to learn and they can be able to admire their future careers. So when we talk about trips, it is very, very, very important part of this curriculum. Here at Anthena School, we do it very differently. We always inform our parents just before, 3 months, 2 months before maybe arranging on that particular trip. For example, that term, we are arranging a trip to take our learners to Mombasa through SGR. And this trip is going to cost our parents 20,000. And this trip is scheduled to the very last week of October. So we announced this on July. So we have allowed our parents to have the July, the August, the September, and October, almost 4 months of preparations. So we find that now, even if a parent would decide to be paying small bits of money, by the end of those 3-4 months, that parent will not have any stress on the payment of the trip money.
Let me ask you,
yes,
is it a fun trip or is it an educational trip?
Thank you, Mr. Mogo. When you talk about the trips nowadays, let me not talk about 844, let me talk about the CBE trips. It is conjoined, but it takes a bigger part of learning. The trips takes a bigger part of learning